Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Guillaume with Guiding Echoes, and in this video I want to introduce you to the Blue Bird Lenormand. Now this is the latest Lenormand deck brought to you by US Game Systems Incorporated. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box. So this is the simple little box that your deck will come in, and to open it you just lift the lid like so. And it provides a nice little safe haven for your booklet and your cards. The next thing we're going to look at is the Blue Bird Lenormand instructional guide. So as soon as you open this little booklet, you're going to see that there's a biography on Marianne Lenormand, for whom the Lenormand divination system was named after. Now, Marianne Lenormand was a very gifted psychic. She made a lot of predictions that came true and angered a lot of people. And so a lot of people began to see her as a threat. And later on in her life, she became imprisoned largely because of her gifts, which is unfortunate. So it is, I think, in honor of Lenormand that this deck was named after her in her memory. As you continue to go through the booklet, you're also going to find an explanation of each card. Now, the explanation of each card is very simple. It's very brief. However, when it comes to Lenormand, all you need are brief descriptions because Lenormand is a very simple divination system. In fact, it's one of the simplest around. It revolves on keywords and basic images. And so I like this booklet because I think it provides just the right amount of information, especially for people who are just getting started with Lenormand. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the layout of these cards. Now on the top left corner, you're going to have an image of a playing card. That is the playing card that is associated with the Lenormand card. So if you wanted to do a Lenormand reading, but you didn't actually have a set of Lenormand cards, you could actually use a typical set of playing cards, the same type of cards that you use for blackjack or poker. So the reason that I like the way that this is presented in the Blue Bird Lenormand is that it allows your brain to attach the playing card to the Lenormand card that much easier. Most cards, most Lenormand cards, will simply have a little notation somewhere on the card that's going to tell you which playing card it represents. So instead of showing you the 10 of diamonds, it would have a diamond and the number 10. Okay, so as you can see in this card, the book, we have the 10 of diamonds. Over here we have the ace of clubs. We have the 7 of clubs. So see how that works? Yeah. So also what you're going to notice is that on the right corner, or on the right portion, I should say, of the cards, we have the numerical value of that card. So basically the position that it is if you were to look at the cards in order in the Lenormand deck. But we also have these little poems. And these poems give you a deeper feel for each card. And of course, they're going to tell you what the card stands for. So in the mice card, it says, "The robber mice take your treasure. Inside the house they steal with pleasure. Hopes not foregone when this card is near. Once the mice are gone, you regain what is dear." So the mice is about thieves. It's about someone coming into your life and taking something that doesn't belong to them, or really taking something from you. And so that's what this poem does, is it gives you an example, or it gives you more insight into that card. So let's go ahead and take a look at another one at random. Here we have the flowers, and it says, "Happiness anew from the flowers sent. The outlook for you means encouragement. Days will be filled with pleasures come true. Fate has so willed the best unto you." So flowers is about encouragement. Flowers are about good luck. And so these little poems just add a nice little touch to each of the cards. So the typeset and the images that they used for the playing cards, along with the images that they used for the actual value of the card, all give a very strong Victorian feel to them. Like this is all in alignment with the type of typeset and the type of imagery that would have been popular during that time. One of the reasons I love this deck is just because it has such a fun antique feel to it. It does have a very vintage feel to it, even though it is a new deck. So that is my review of the Blue Bird Lenormand. I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to get your hands on this deck, you can visit US Games Systems Incorporated website at usgamesinc.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.